What's up guys, Tevy here back again with another episode of Let's Play Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. So, in the last episode we beat Magus von Grapple, which Lord Crump probably went to get the Emerald Star I believe, for the Great Bally Woods, and now we're going to go and make our way back to the Thousand Year Door. But first, oh mercy me, sounds like some mail. Got another mail from Princess Peach. Dear Mario, I'm sure you're very concerned about me. But please know I'm fine. I'm actually more worried about you. The fiends who captured me are searching desperately for the crystal stars. I'll try to learn what I can about them. I'll email again if I uncover anything, okay? You must know I miss you. Lately I've dreamt about our days back in the castle. I hope we'll spend carefree days there again soon. Princess Peach. Isn't that precious, Mario? Yeah, it is. The only time we get mail, so let's go ahead and make our way back to the Thousand Year Door. And now that we have this ability, the paper one, I forgot I should have came over here and used my paper airplane mode to actually go to the opposite side, because there is another shine sprite that I can get if you make our way across over here and then use this spring in order to reach the top on this side, and boom, there goes another one. So now let's go ahead and use this one and land ourselves right on the pedestal. Perfect. Now, my little Mario, it's Crystal Star time. Let's go ahead and show the door our second shiny star. So where is our next location going? So not gonna lie, chapter 3 is probably my favorite chapter in this game just because of where we're going next. However, it is always the one I get confused on what I need to do next in order to actually get there. Oh, mercy me, the next crystal star has made an entrance. My. But, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't it up in the sky? What does that mean? Don't know, but let's go check with Professor Franklin and see if he has any ideas. That means that beneath this town, the thousand-year-old ruins remain intact. And the door has been sealed shut for 1,000 years by the crystal stars. In order to open that seal, we must have to muster the power of all the crystal stars. Perhaps I'm just daft, but why would they want to seal this treasure away at all? Did they fear thieves and brigands? If not, then what? No, that's not... That's not what? I don't know! Frankly, please. I'm sorry, so sorry. I know that the treasure was sealed away around the time the town was destroyed. But the problem is, no one's even sure what was it that caused the town's demise. All that's written is this darkness stole the sky and the cataclysm rained down. I must research this more, assuming we'll just make an, well, you know the saying. Oh yes, how inappropriate. In any case, what about the location of this crystal star that's floating on the map? Very interesting. Perhaps it's pointing to the floating town of Glitzville. There is a stunning arena there where great warriors engage in ferocious combat. Furious. Upstanly, families go there on vacation to lounge and enjoy the fights, but behind the scenes, the richest people in the world wager on the bouts. A floating city, you say? So, are we just supposed to sprout wings and fly up there, darling? You're already floating. I don't know why you're complaining. A special blimp flies there. It departs from Rogueport several times a day. The problem is getting a seat. The only way to get a ticket is through certain channels. Oh, that sounds exciting. A little on the seedy side. Show me the way. I don't know, but I guess we don't have much choice. Word on the street is all tickets go through Don Pianta on the west side. Head west from Rogueport's main plaza and you'll reach the west side of town. That part of town is under the control of Don Pianta, the Pianta Syndicate head. Apparently, Don Pianta makes pretty regular jaunts over to Glitzville. I like the sound of this Don Pianta fellow. I cannot wait to meet him. It may sound easy, but he's a syndicate boss, folks. The rumors about him are scary. And Don Pianta is a recluse. Just getting an audience with him will be a little difficult. Alright, now that we got that out the way, there are some things we need to go ahead and take care of before anything else, such as upgrading Flurry to the next rank, a super rank I believe. And so let's go ahead and upgrade, and we got exactly 3, so let's go ahead and do this, so that way she can actually, you know, be more useful in fights like Koops and Goombella. Alright Merlin, go ahead and do that Jambowie. Then you may go. And her health actually gets much higher than mine right now, so she's probably going to keep her in front. So the new ability she learned is Lip Lock, which costs 3 FP, and it sucks away enemy HP and adds it to flurries with a kiss. So it's a pretty decent one. I rarely ever use it, but there goes her next ability. So let's go ahead and make our way through town and see what other new things we can discover. Because like I said, I did kind of forget what's going on, but thankfully I do have some stuff to fill in the rest of this part. So, well, I went to Rumble Bumble, a volcano, and got myself a marvelous compass piece. It was an incredible quest. There was danger and all that was sighting. It was very nutso, bro. Want to hear what happened? It's a pretty long story. Hey, sounds good to me. Which part of my story you want to hear, bro? It's here, Rumble Bumble Volcano. Well, like I said, it's a really long story, but here goes. As soon as my ship docked on the Pudding Continent, I set out for the volcano. To reach my destination, I spent several days foraging through dense jungle. Scary beasts were all over. More than once I thought I was done for, bro. I may have screamed a bit, to scare them off, you know, but as fate would have it, a blooper named Bluey heard me shrieking and found me in this one town. Bluey was on a journey of his own, but he joined me after hearing my tale. Now Bluey's a madman. Back in his hometown, they would call him the White Torpedo. Yeah, he's a tough guy. Anyway, he helped me fight the Rumble Bump volcano. The place is all about bubbling lava pools and heat that make the sun sweat. And the place was lousy with evil traps designed to protect the compass piece. The scariest one of all was this gigantic 100-foot tall statue that stomped around. Now the weakness of this giant statue, bro, was a red gem on its forehead. Now I can jump high, but not high enough to reach this thing by a long shot. So I came up with this plan for Bluey to hit that weak spot. "All you, man," I said. I waited for a pause in the statue's movements and hucked Bluey up there. And bullseye! The White Torpedo saved the day. That jewel got whacked. It was a critical hit and the stone statue toppled and crumbled into pieces. Once that was done, it was an easy stroll to the room where the treasure was. Unfortunately, Princess Eclair was nowhere to be found. But I got another compass piece, the Marvelous Compass, and put it back in place. Now the compass pointed west to Plumbelly Village on the Strudel continent. So I set sails once again and came back here to Rogueport to recharge. And that's what happened to me lately, but I'll be heading back out soon. Alright, so thanks for that, and I'm going to go ahead and talk to Bluey over here. Hey there, I'm Bluey, and this guy's a total liar. Don't listen to him. You heard his story, right? Well, he did try to throw me, but he completely tripped. And what happens? I end up landing in lava. Lava, man, you think that feels good? Thanks to him, you can stick a fork in me. I'm well done. My skin pales crucified. I'll never forgive this guy. I'm gonna make him pay if it takes my whole lifetime. That's the only reason I'm still hanging around with him. You'll pay, Luigi! So I actually want to switch back to Goombella and actually get her channel. That's Luigi's blooper friend Bluey. It's totally weird to find bloopers on dry land. He seems peeved though. I wonder why it looks all fried to a golden crisp. Well, we know why. Alright, so let's go ahead and get back to the adventure. So we're going to go ahead and head over to the west side, but actually I want to see what this guy has and see if there's anything good I might want, and he doesn't. So I'm going to go ahead and ignore him and head on over to the west side. It's a bit late in the video, but please let me know your days going down in the comments section below. I enjoy reading everyone's comments whenever they do. You know, I try to respond as quickly as I can, because luckily I get alerts on my phone as soon as one happens, so I'll either give you a thumbs up or respond back, so your kind words are very appreciated, and I love hearing about them. So Here is the parlor where you can actually play mini games to earn Pianta coins, and those Pianta coins can be exchanged for other items, badges, and whatnot that we use for recipes. So if we talk to this little, I'll call her a bunny boo or cat boo over here, you'll be able to exchange your Pianta coins for prizes, and in order to actually get those coins, you'll use this big machine over to the back. There are different ranges for different coins to exchange for Pianta coins, and you have to unlock, well, you can either earn those coins by playing the slot games or the other games that I will be showing you later on in the series once we unlock them through a bunch of side quests I'm going to do later on. So yeah, that's a brief little introduction to this place, but we'll go more in depth into it later on once I, start doing this quest that I mentioned, but that won't be until around chapter 7 and 8? Actually, no, I say that for the end of the series just because more unlocks after each chapter. So now what I want to do is, oh, and if you have to talk to her with Madame Flurry, apparently she's a huge fan, so that's a pretty cool little tidbit. I want to go inside these houses just because, not in this one, but in the next house over, there is a way for us to get another Shine Sprite. However, thinking about it right now, I don't believe I'm able to get that specific one until around chapter 5? Yeah, chapter 5. Chapter 5 gives us the ability that lets us actually come through here. Yep, that little gray square right on the top right. Gosh, directions. That lets us actually go to the back of the house to actually get the Shine Sprite where it's located. But like I said, won't get that ability till later on. So right now I'm just going around talking to all these people just because this is a pretty interesting game. There's a lot of text that was encoded into this between different NPCs that say different things depending on when you talk to them or who you have out to talk to them. So it's always nice to see that and get a little flavor text in and get more characterization from, the NPCs that don't really do anything but are always making up the city. So to get the Glitzville to chapter 3, you would actually come over on this right hand side and talk to this Cheep Cheep, but like we said before, we actually need the blimp ticket in order to actually get on there, but since we don't have one right now, they won't let us board, so the only way to do it is to actually figure out how to do that, and I think I do it should be right around this part. Oh, nope, I'll probably be another few minutes though, so I have to go for it. Anyway, if we use our paper ability to go down here and hop along this other side, we can actually get to another part of the ruins that is actually blocked off on the right hand side when we go down the other way. Oh, star piece. That's blocked off by, gosh, what am I saying? That is blocked off by a stone pillar, and this is the, other half of where we would go from when we go down the pipe right towards Frankly's house, and if you were to go to the left, where we trade in our star pieces for badges, this is the other half of that area that's blocked off until later on when we get an ability to destroy that block. And this guy right now is just telling us about how we do more damage, or we get more star power when we do stylus moves, right? And down here is an underground shop that is really expensive, but it has a lot of good items. However, I don't ever buy anything from here, except for these slow ones, just for either recipes or whatnot, because they're super expensive. Otherwise, the Ultra Shroom and the Jam and Jelly, those are really good. Fills up HP by 50 or FP by 50, but you'll get some of those later on, so I wouldn't waste your money doing it unless you got money to burn, otherwise go for it. The 2 golden bar items you saw at the end, those are actually part of recipes that you can use, but I am not 100% sure if I actually want to spend the time filling out all that just to do it, or collecting all of it, so who knows. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Not a big deal, it's just recipes. I didn't do it in the original Paper Mario, so there's no need to do it now. With that spin jump, there are new places for us to actually ground pound random spots in areas, and it will have a chance to flip over the ground. It's in certain areas, so it's not really a chance, it's more like you know it, or you know it's there or not. where you can flip it over to actually get star pieces. And the reason why I'm still collecting it is because I want to get all those badges. That I will try to do, because as of right now, I'm fully done recording everything. Everything is fully done. All chapters are done. All the side quests are done. Everything's done. All I have to do now is just do my voiceovers and get everything edited for you guys and start loading it up, uploading it to YouTube so everyone can see it. And we got another, I believe it was a string stomp badge in that chest. It looked pink, so I'm assuming that's what it was. Anyway, now I'm going to go ahead and explore this bottom part over here, just because we haven't gone through this part yet, and I want to go ahead and show you guys this now. There's not a whole lot we can actually do on this side, but it will become more apparent to us later. There's also some more enemies for us to face here, so I will get into a fight with this one, and unfortunately it's a spiked enemy, so I can't really jump on it, so I'll let it get the first strike on me. And let's go ahead and have Goombella do a little tattle on this guy. Or gal, you never know. So that's a spinner with spikes on his head. It looks meaner too. Max HP is 3, attack is 1, defense is 0, so sort of the same as a spinner. You want to watch out for the spikes on his head, but otherwise, just wail on it. Gotta be honest though, the way this thing spins makes me want to yak. So yeah, all it is just a regular spinner, but it is orange and has spikes on its head, so the only way to damage it is by using our hammer ability, and just like that, just one hit will be enough to take it out. So let's go ahead and focus on taking out these guys, and there we go, there goes a super guard. It's always nice when you super guard. I don't try to make a parent to doing it just because I know I'm not 100% good at it, but when I do pull it off, it makes me feel good. And I can just regular jump on these guys to take them out. And now that we have those guys entered into their catalog, I don't have to show them again, so they'll be cut out for the rest of this playthrough. And got a little bit of coin, not a lot. Anyway, what I want to do is come down over here with Flurry, because there's a little peel over here that we know we can actually push back. We use her Gale ability. There is a pipe that leads to the pit of 100 trials, and this spot right over here won't be really relevant to us until towards the end of Ooh, you know what? Mistake. I made a mistake. Chapter 5 is where we get the ability to go into that house I mentioned before. Wait. No. Oh my god, my mind. In Chapter 5, we get the ability to turn into a paper boat that lets us use that panel over there, and in Chapter 4 is when we get that ability that lets us go into the house that goes behind the house that we saw earlier on the west side of Rogueport. So Chapter 4 for that one, Chapter 5 for this one over here. Got it mixed up for a second. I'm just now mentally playing through the chapters and remembering I get this here and this there, so now it's all coming back together, and now it's like perfect in my mind, like, okay, I'm visualizing this now, I got this. Anyway, now that I got this, so let's go ahead and go down this pipe, and like I said before, it's just a shortcut to the pit of 100 trials, so if you really want to, this is another way to get here, but other than that, not that big of a deal. But like I said, this will be a whole other separate set of videos that I'll show off later. The only caveat is those two badges it mentioned are mostly for like first attack to, like, you know, guarantee something good will happen, or bump attack, which just makes it so if you're weaker than the person you're attacking, you don't need to fight them. So with that, that is going to be it for today's video, guys. Sorry there wasn't that much story progression, but in the next one we'll go ahead and continue on to chapter 3. So as always, please give the video a like, leave a comment, all those good things are going to say at the end of this video, and I'll see you guys next time. So take care, everyone.